to the money, we just let it blow.
And here we go for a little bit of a treat. The LCO might be closing out for the year, but we've got one trick left up our sleeve. It's a bit of a cheeky show match here, thanks to Warner Music, and myself, Skimmy, as well as Juves, get the pleasure of casting it. Thankfully for us, Juves, we're not actually in the gaming booth. We've got a few of the other casters in the talent alongside them, and they'll be looking to try and do whatever they can to get their team the victory here today. How are you today, actually?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. It's good to be here. I'm excited to be here. What a day today is going to be. And I mean, it's going to be an absolute banger to start us off. So, I mean, you know, I feel like we can hype this up, but eventually we've got to tell them what it is.
We do, because, you know, you change your shirt. We're matching in green, but we're keen to see now what those teams are looking like. First team, it is none other than the YUUMI fan club. So let's bring it up and see who's on that team. Well, look at that. You got Kevy in the top lane, Dracu as their jungler, and Boma in the mid lane. Elfish Guy actually playing AD carry, and none other than Warner Music's very own, it's Masked Wolf with that global hit, Astronaut in the Ocean.
Yeah, and I mean, we were actually jamming out to a few of his other songs off air, which probably we won't show just to save us from pure embarrassment. But I mean, what a lineup this is. Kevy in the top lane. I've heard he's a bit of a demon on the Aatrox. Dracu going to be pretty much playing jungle V2 because, you know, support is pretty much the roaming jungler anyway. Mboma has the Heimerdinger up his sleeve, so see if he rips that one out in the mid lane. And to be honest, Elfish Guy, I've heard he's a support, so I don't know how that dynamic is going to go down in the bot lane, but I'm optimistic.
I am optimistic. I've heard that, you know, he's been experimenting in the bot lane, but Master Wolf, I've also heard, is a bit of a demon on the fresh. So whether or not we get to see that one come on through, I guess no love lost between Order and Chiefs, having versed each other multiple times and knocking one another out. Our second team of the night, though, we have a team known as Wide Gapping. And I think we know who might be on this roster. No surprises. The frontman in Maximize actually role swapping with Shock. And he's going to be playing mid lane. Shock in the top side there, looking to try and take a note out of his book, but Mac flexing staunch as ever. You've seen the pentakills as a Rammus. Hopefully he can tap into that magic once again. And down in the side lanes, literally, Znat and Rusty.
Yeah, I mean, what a dynamic, what a duo. I feel like this 2v2 in the bot side is going to be very important, but the synergy that's going to come out of Rusty and Natty is going to be hard to deal with, I would say. Maximize in the mid lane, probably can play some top lane champs there, can't he? I feel like that can work, and Shock the same. This might be a little bit of a demon roster. They got the flex of the mid and the top, but I feel like they can get a lot done. And obviously I've heard a few things about Mac in solo queue, particularly the Shyvana. Maybe we're going to keep our eyes on that one. I've heard he does love an AP Shiv. I
mean, what really better time than it was for 11-15 to patch off that finals with the come out, and he said, maybe Shyvana. And we're like, okay, mate, calm down a fraction. It then gets debuted by the Chiefs, and then we all start to believe. So maybe, just maybe, he can tap some of that Silver 4 magic and bring his team across the line. I believe Champions League is just underway. So let's crack on with things, Juice. Let's jump in to the show match.
Here we go, straight into select, and straight away the Nocturne ban. We're actually being very, very serious with these bans. A lot on the line here, because for those of you that don't know, the YUUMI fan club is not only just the YUUMI fan club. They don't only just like YUUMI. It's actually a big shot at the big man Rusty. So Rusty's an avid YUUMI hater. So he's actually in the YUUMI hating fan club. And it feels like they've really made this team name to get at him, to get under his skin and try and tilt him before the match.
I think the mental edge is certainly there right now. They have obviously banned that one away. Will that force Wide Gapping as a response to ban the YUUMI and sort of not fall victim to that one? Quick side note here, Juice. I mean, what do we make of the logos? The team names themselves, mental edge is already in YUUMI fan club's court, but logo-wise, are you more of the elfish YUUMI or the Wide Gapping Maximized sunglasses?
I'm leaning towards Shock only because in his glasses you can actually see Max. I think that's just a nice little extra detail that for me it sold me on the logo. I mean, if we're going to touch on the pick ban, obviously a little bit of a target towards Mac, taking away that Shyvana. I mean, to be honest, that's a little bit dirty, right? You can't target ban the caster. I mean, or the host of the show. They're digging into his champion pool. They're saying, let's see how deep that thing goes. But, you know, more importantly, I told you the Aatrox, Kevy Aatrox, rumors, just rumors. High elo, bit of a terror, bit of a fiend, as we see the YUUMI hover. So they've taken that one off the table really quickly. And that's just the Dragku Kha'Zix angle?
I'm pretty sure it is. How many times have we seen this hovered all split long, and finally it's actually going to get locked in? Do we get to see what Dragku can do in the jungle? You mentioned it already, been a bit of a roamer as that support player. Maybe he can tap into some of the jungle prowess and look to display some cheeky kills there. YGAPPIN actually going to open up here with a Scion. I have seen Maximize play this, if you date our minds back to what, OCS. Played a fair bit. Obviously had his fun on the likes of Fioras and all the rest of it. But would it be, or could it be, that we get MacMate playing Shaco?
I didn't even know that MacMate had this in his locker. I thought I did not see MacMate being the Shaco guy, but it feels like maybe he's put a lot of time into this champion, done a little bit of had a bit of a grind off stream, maybe a secret account where he's he's shot up to high elo. Do I dare say?
What is high elo juice?
Well, I don't know. Like,
is it gold?
Gold maybe. Flat. Oh, the YUUMI hovers across the board. It'd be interesting to see if a team takes this. I dare say Rusty is not going to allow that to happen.
You just have to wonder what's going on in comms right now. You've already been trolled by the opposition, and now your own teammates are saying, hey, wouldn't this be fun if we lock this one in? He's not too keen. Okay, Mac. Getting comfy about it. That's some Morgana locked in. I do know that Nat's a big fan. That's actually a most played champion.
Max posture is exactly what happens when you're two things. You're either tilted or you just don't care.
I feel like this is how we cast. When the cameras aren't on us, we are definitely getting comfy about it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I do fall back into that posture. And actually, when I am in that posture for a few hours, I do actually ask the question, why is my back hurting? Why do I have a sore back? And, you know, now that I look at Mac, it's kind of looking at myself from, you know, a different point of view. I understand now why I have
humbling
back pain.
Reflection, right?
Yeah.
You just look at somebody else's suffering and you get to say, oh, those are some familiar faces. We get to see the boys not on the mic actually spitting hot fire, but actually letting the mouse and keyboard do the talking for them.
Yeah, so, I mean, we have Ash being picked up by Elfish, guys, so what that says to me is kind of he's happy to just be that weak side of the map, farm it up and potentially get off some of those good engages with those arrows. Going to keep my eyes on him because it is a champion that lacks a lot of mobility, and you know, he's going to be able to get focused down. Maybe it's going to be a little bit of a MacMate assassination onto Elfish guy. We'll have to wait and see.
So I can't imagine there's going to be any love lost between those two. There's the man, the absolute legend himself.
Yep.
May have heard, obviously, this split. He's had a different tune playing with Gravity Gliding.
And what a clip it is! What a film clip it is!
Oh, absolutely! I mean, instant fan from that part, you know, alone.
We actually we got it up. We got up and we got about it when that song came on. I remember that week. That was a nice week. It was a nice week to be on broadcast.
So good that we played it twice.
Yep.
Here we go. Kalista actually going to get locked in here. Kalista Morgana. Interesting bot lane duo for those two.
Yeah, Ghost Cleanse with Rusty. I don't think he's going to go for those summoner spells. Maybe just a little bit of a mind game. And by mind game, he's trying to convince his teammates that he will adhere to the summoner's code.
Yeah, true. He doesn't want to run this thing down. No. You know, the stakes, I mean, they are high, right? At the end of the day, this is Pride. You can talk to on broadcast. Yeah?
Well, where's Ash now? Is it Ash support?
True.
Ash support, maybe?
We get a Kaiser mid.
Yeah, I mean, Mboma is playing mid lane, so potentially just falling back to what would be comfortable for him as the, you know, traditional AD carry in the mid lane. But I mean, it's the Lilia that's being picked up. Couple of flexes, but yeah, it looks like it might be the Ashe. And so we did hear whispers, we did hear stories about Masked Wolf on the Thresh. We thought, you know, this is going to be his game. He's going to be set up for success. But maybe the third pick from Natty with the Morgana support has made Masked Wolf do a little bit of a pivot. And he's like, you know what, I've got Ashe now as well.
So he has. And,
look at that. Look at that.
Okay, mate. Okay, flex the guns.
Wow.
Isn't it fitting that it's him side by side with Dragku?
Dude, it's not even about flexing the guns. He's literally wearing an arm warmer. He's wearing a sleeve.
He's playing on land. He's playing on land, right? He's got the hand warmers out. You know, you actually play better when your hands are warm, and he's taking that one far too seriously.
If he does not drop 100 deaths, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't care who you are. You cannot wear a sleeve when you're playing League of Legends show match.
This is his big time to shine, Juves. I mean,
it is.
He's had all the people saying, who? When he's joined, and now it's his chance to really say, well, this is who. I look the part, and I can actually play it as well.
Yeah, I back that. I get it. And so it is going to be the Kai'Sa Ash bot lane. So Elfish guy, for me, he's earned my respect a little bit because he's actually decided to go toe for toe with Rusty.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, that's it. You pick the Kalista, you pick the kill lane. I mean, you have the champion that traditionally wins these types of matchups. And I thought, you know, the Ash would just be a good pick, but he's like, no, you know what, I'll go for the Kai'Sa. I don't care, I'm not scared. And, you know, what a moment it would be for young Elfish if he is able to just win this lane, you know, with Masked Wolf, if they're able to just dominate.
Yeah.
What a storyline it would be.
I mean, what a collaboration, right? Might actually get himself on a track afterwards. He's punching up. He's had his hard words towards yourself, Jubes, and saying that, well, you know what? Maybe one day I'll climb to Master and outrank you. He's up against Rusty, one of the other highest ranked casters here. And, well, that's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. YUUMI Fan Club take it on GAPPIN. It's a show match thanks to Warner Music. And it's a best of one, starting now. Yeah,
I mean, there's no room for errors, no room for mistakes. A lot on the line here. Bragging rights on the line. And I mean, you can tell by the drafts, you know, there's no mucking about. The Camille being picked up by Kevy, he's definitely looking to have a very big impact on this game. Shock, much of the same, right? Picking up the Scion. Can he get the solo bolo? Is he going to be maximum chilling in the top lane? We'll have to keep our eyes there.
I see we did that. That was clever. Yep. Yeah, maximum chilling. As Maximise is going to go for the Graves. So up against his teammate that revolutionized the Graves resurgence in the jungle. We saw a couple of cheeky performances in the mid lane too. But here we are. The grass is green. The conditions look rosy red. It's a great day for some League of Legends.
Oh.
As, well, hang on a minute. What is this here? A bit of a dance party in the Baron Pit.
I really do hope they cheese drag you here.
Am I doing
Alright,
it?
are you guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Flashbang.
I missed it!
I was gonna flash. No!
No!
Fine. Right. You got to keep your enemies close. What is it? No, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And that's kind of the situation that played out there with MacMate and Dragku. But now it looks like MacMate is going to pay for it with his life. And first blood being picked up by the man of the hour, Masked Wolf.
Well, out of the studio and into the rift, and he's also already smurfing. I mean, this is just beautiful. What a better way to start off a laning phase. And you can go into a lane where Flash doesn't even exist on the Morgana. I mean, doesn't really get much better than this.
I feel really
at a minute
done.
20.
I'm killing
It
Mac
doesn't.
now.
I mean, this is the dream start. Now, keeping in mind, the Ashe hasn't been able to base and pick up an item. So he is just going to be, you know, similar in strength. But you'd have to say when that first reset comes on through, the poke that's going to come out of him is going to be very hard to deal with. Rusty with a little bit of a cheeky grin because it does feel like he's realized what's happened.
Nice little leash there as well. I'm really excited personally for this Karzik story. We've seen him play a whole bunch of it in solo queue, and he's been talking a big talk about it with the whole of his multiple times during the split. But now MacMate playing from behind, as you say, no major item differences to talk about, but having a death on the board so early on. Playing into the idea was those mental tactics once again.
Fun fact, there's actually a game that I played professionally on stage. Well, he might actually flash Ignite. Yeah, I doesn't have
really
to flash. Never mind. It doesn't. He used that.
We could dash Ignite?
Yeah.
Essentially the same.
Yeah, there was one game in my career where I actually sat like Mac on stage, and that was when my team, I thought I was playing pretty well, right? I thought I could carry the series. It was 1-1, and they drafted me Ivan. And,
oh, cool.
And I literally, at the moment they locked in Ivan, because I didn't want it at the time, I sat back in my chair like that. And we did win, so it was all good. But let me tell you, it was a real backseated posture game.
I mean, is it really a champion that you really need to sit up for? I mean,
No.
you're just making friends in the jungle, donating buffs to your friends and also
here we go.
The opposition as... Okay, waiting in the shadows, MacMate. Be careful. Oh, it's just going to get stolen. Cheers for double buff. There's the leash. He's cracking up in the camera. How much further can he lean back?
Oh, mate, he's about to knock the screen over. You know what? We're going to see an inverted Mac. He's going to go completely upside down by the end of this game and just be playing underneath each chair. And nice little solo kill there by Dragku, reading the path of that Shaco. And that looks like a dive here in the top lane.
Yeah, Shock's in a lot of trouble right now. And,
wow.
well, those are the missiles. That's the damage. Shock has an abomination now. try and trim that wave. Receives the thumbs up and says, cheers for that one.
I mean, that's the beauty about Sion though, right? You can have those tactical deaths and still pick up the wave, so he doesn't lose too much. He's going to teleport back to the wave. But I mean, Draku's in a position where you feel like he's going to really be able to carry this one now. 2-0. Obviously, Mac not having the best time. Level 2. Keep in mind, guys. Oh, no. Okay, he gets out. Does he get out, though?
Run away from this one. Run down by the mid Lilia. Hit the blast cone, Mac. Disengage your way to the blue pit. Oh, no. It's a tag team from the Chiefs. He's running away. He's isolated. He's just going to fall on down.
This is just unfortunate. Obviously, Draku, pro player for the Chiefs.
What's he doing?
He's just like playing like it's an actual game.
Oh no.
Ah, Draku.
Yeah, once I figure this out at like the 15-minute mark, then we're fine.
We do have to say too that the Kazakh did.
They're stepping up. Nice binding there by Nat, but Olmo, so much pain and punishment. A spell shield won't do much against the Kazakhs.
No. And the good thing is that all the gold is on Draku, so if he does die, if they do get a pick on him, they get a very big bounty, and someone gets extremely fed. So we'll just have to see them kind of weather this storm.
They've just turned around. He's isolated again. He's screaming profusely at the camera. Why me? And that's another kill found. Oh, top lane shock! He's going to fall on down, but not before a trade from the turret. And that will be the cheeky 1-for-1.
Yeah, 1-for-1. So Flash being burnt there too by the Camille. And lane state is favourable for Kevy. He's going to be able to walk back to that lane and gather most of that farm. So again, if you're a YUUMI fan club fan, then you're very happy with the current game.
Wait, look at my score. Okay, I'm not killing Mac anymore. I'm killing everyone else. I'm Mac now.
Hey, Draku.
Yo.
This is war. You understand? There's no. I want to see Flash on.
No mercy. No mercy.
You gotta listen.
No mercy.
You know, once this one item comes on through for this Graves, he's going to be a little bit of a menace and pretty hard to deal with because YUUMI, Lilia doesn't have the biggest range in the game, and might be a gank.
Yeah, might be a gank indeed. He's getting aggressive, posturing forward, looking to fire that kill. Oh no, doesn't come back in time, but Ignite is there. And in the face of adversity, 1v2, we'll get that kill back. But this Kazakh, this bug, needs to get splattered. Heavy.
He has ult.
Hey, just run him down. Shot can't do much about this one. He can knock you up, but he's just going to fall on down.
Here we go, Mac.
Okay, Mac, first gank of the game. Exhaust, Nazi smurfing.
Here we go.
The place with the binding. There's the barrier. Take out the artist and get the kill. Both the 80 carries picking up the gold, and Elfish, funny enough, takes out Mac in the process.
Yeah, Masked Wolf and Elfish guy do a very good job to trade back there, right? They go 1-for-1 when they're getting ganked, so you have to say that's a win for them. I mean,
the conversation before the game were like, how try-hard were we going to be? It was a field check on them.
Maybe Boma's going to find something on the back end here.
Certainly looking for it, isn't he? No ultimate, so thumbs down from him and from us. We don't really rate that play too much.
Still level 5. I mean, top lane matchup is slowly going downhill, you'd have to say. And Draku looking here in mid lane, Maximize needs to be very careful, but he has sniffed this one out.
Certainly has. Looking to try and get himself into the lane by popping his ultimate there. I wouldn't put it past him, Jubes. You know, 5-0-2 right now. The world really is his oyster to make something crazy happen, to take a 1v5 and throw it all away.
I mean, if he doesn't, I'd be extremely disappointed in him. And I'd tell him he needs to really reassess the way that he's playing this game. I mean, goes to the gym, has all the biceps, has the chest, but can he do it in Summoner's Rift? Because, say, can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? Well, can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Summoner's Rift?
That's a good point, actually. We're in winter right now.
Here we go.
Conditions should be favourable for him. He's locked inside. What else can he take his frustration out on? He needs to get some more kills. He needs to showcase Mac. The discrepancy between these two, because he's 0-4 right now, having not a whole bunch of fun. Frantically working his way to level 6 as well. Mac's been a bit of a nuisance here, trying to steal away that blue buff. Is so successful in doing that. Oh, and the full all-in onto him is not successful. The tag team once again at the Chiefs coming in clutch.
I respect that. I respect the idea from Maximize. You feel like he's trying to push his limits to the absolute maximum, and unfortunately, it was literally an auto attack away from death. Maybe even just a smoke screen would have killed him. So it was close, but not lethal, unfortunately.
He's had a few moments like that this game, hasn't he? I mean, it just really feels...
There's gonna be Kha'Zix here, by the way.
Oh yeah, I found him.
Holy man, is this personal? What is Dragu doing?
Life is strange to see. Domination at its finest.
Just listening to Master Wolf.
Draku's just laughing, and you can hear the all chat even.
How do you think you recover at this point? You know, Juice, you're 10 minutes into the game, you're 0-5 as the jungle. Is it time for the gamer sleeve to come off?
Look, to be honest with you, I think the gamer sleeve might have been restricting his mechanics just a little bit. Potentially the compression was a little bit too tight, and then therefore, you know, the I guess the neuron communication between, I guess, your fingers all the way up to your brain, there's just a little bit of a lapse there, and you know, mechanically just got outplayed in those earlier skirmishes.
You're not firing on all the cylinders, really.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, bot lane. Cheeky little attempt there from NetT, chucking at the binding, but not going to find it. Sidestep by Elfish guy.
They're finding a lot of success bot side too. Look at the CS lead that they've managed to build up here.
But if they push up and you have an arrow, yeah.
I want to arrow mid. I want to arrow mid.
Okay.
I'm coming
Oh,
mid.
yeah. Hit the downtown
You want to
arrow
arrow mid?
Yep.
I'm doing it.
Where's it going?
Yep.
I'm arrowing mid.
Ash shot going mid.
Yep.
Alright, let's
Wait, what?
kill this guy.
I got
Oh,
hit.
wait. Oh, there he goes.
I don't know what my ult does, but I'm using it.
I can't give you more notice, man.
That was just a sniper. He's a Master Wolf is a sniper. That is just a cross map, straight into the head. A little bit of a camera zoom in there. Fantastic work by our observer to really emphasize the fact that
Bit of a rave party.
yeah, I mean, we can call it what we want, but that was just a thing of beauty. And like, look at him. He doesn't even care, Master Wolf.
Not
He's
phased,
just chilling.
mate.
Yeah, not phased. Does it on the daily, whatever.
Does it on the daily, mate. Top 1 global hit, mate. Doesn't care whatsoever. He's been on bigger stages than this one here. Oh no, the pinch is on. The binding connects. That'll delay the inevitable hit. You have to imagine Draku's still ready and
the
waiting.
teleport.
Oh, the TP as well. So 4v2.
Did I
Exhaust
evolve?
comes out. He has to flash away, and Boma picks it up. And now looking for Rusty as well, who's frantically hunting for a trade. It's not going to happen. Master Wolf actually soaks up the turret aggro, juggles it around, and zones them away.
Yeah, and I mean, Rusty didn't have enough mana there to ulti Natty out, so potentially they could have stalled a little bit of time if they were able to get Natty up and drop a little bit of CC, maybe trade 1-for-1, but it feels like at the moment, Draku and Boma are having a pretty good time of Summoner's Rift, and I mean, the Ashe is also 1-1-5, 6 KP, so doing very well across the board. Nice team performance, and
What's what you really do love to see.
yeah, that's a good pick up there. Good solo kill from Natty. She was able to force Draku into a position Draku didn't want to be in.
Yeah.
And then really just lands the binding and kites him out there. So Natty just outplaying Draku on
All fronts, really.
yeah, all fronts.
I mean, he felt the pressure. He had to do something in a situation. 16 kills ahead.
Yep.
You know, it was a bit of a do-or-die situation. And ultimately, Nat proving that it's not all about the interviews. She could actually pop off in the game too. Oh, no!
Here we go, Mac, mate. This could be it. This is the Mac mate angle.
Please, Mac. He's gone hunting.
Yep, and that's big, and honestly, Mac, the pathing and the way that he read that play and he was counter-ganking that dive, you have to say, not many players in this region or actually in the world would have the presence of mind to be there at that time.
Yeah, I mean, that takes years of research and just understanding, comprehension of metas and the evolution of the game from season to season.
And so this is a replay. Well, this is what we missed off screen. Master Wolf freezing the way for his AD carry, being a very good support. Ooh! I respect it. I respect the idea. Unfortunately, he just didn't have enough HP to make that play a thing. So, tell you what, Master Wolf, not even just saying this because he's here, but he's impressed me this game.
Yeah.
He's
It was
impressed
a
me.
message, wasn't it, really? It's a case of,
Look at that.
no, don't take me lightly, mate. I can sidestep these skill shots because I can GameCube again. Here comes Draco looking for, ooh, nice spell shield from Matt.
Elfish.
There's the face call, and Elfish now has absolutely been outplayed.
And Elfish probably thought the Kalista ultimate was down. That's the only reason why you think he would go in there. Maximize might be able to clean this one up. Does have the Eclipse, so
What can they do
what can he
together?
do? Oh,
He just sidesteps away. He's bedded him into a false sense of hope. Bonus swings the staff and takes him out.
and can Rusty get out of this situation? A little bit hairy.
Which is all over the show, Mac. There's no time to ponder what happened bot side. That kill is picked up. It's a double, as you saw. Top side, though, the gank still happens. It is still Mac.
I'm gonna go die to Mac right now. I think we should give him a fence off, personally.
You wanna? Yeah, we should.
It's a surprise!
I'd love, you know what I'd love to see Mac do there? He can control the Shaco ultimate with pressing R, right? So he could have, you know, walked it into turret, got killed, and then, you know, potentially feared Kevy and picked up a kill, but Mboma's just gone from bot to top. MacMate's found him.
He doesn't even know.
What?
With the smite. There's the ignite. Forget a flash. That's overrated. Runs away. Realizes I'm far too weak. Sidestep the Scion. And Mac's like, now I'm out of here. Shock. Sorry, bro.
Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. MacMate! Oh, Mackie! He's absolutely outplayed him. Look at the posture. Slowly fixing itself.
Oh, he's off cam. Oh, the socks on stream.
I did tell you we're going to end up with Mac under a chair or table, and that's kind of where we found ourselves.
He has actually left the Nexus. He's gone.
Hang on a minute. Oh, bit of a scumbag move there from Elfish, right? Trying to get Maximize to dance in the mid lane, and tells Master Wolf to fire an arrow down mid. Maximize duking out at the last second, so Elfish, you know, you could tell he's not playing for fun. He's playing for keeps.
And that's what happens, you know, when you're a young 18-year-old prodigy like Maximize. You're just so nimble on that keyboard, ready and anticipating things like that. He loves a good party, but he also likes getting kills. Draco on the hunt.
Actually, they outplay this one again. I mean, that's fantastic there from the bot lane of Rusty and that, and they've really come into their own, and you feel like they're kind of poking their heads into this game and saying, "G'day, how are ya?"
Alright, watch this. I'm gonna solo kill Elfish guy.
The top side.
Just a bit. I mean, apples and oranges, really. 3 levels up. What's the difference? It is the Scion.
Max
Elfish.
Okay, why did... Now, Max just got solo killed by Elfish. It's actually over. The next time...
Oh, no.
The next time we talk to Elfish, we're not going to hear the end of it.
We're never going to hear the end of it.
No, that's it. That is absolutely just made his career.
Order Elfish guy. You heard it here first. It's going to get posted on socials.
Honestly, yeah, Max, that's honest. Look, I'm a Max fan, I'm a Max stan, but I'll tell you what, that some things can't be forgiven, and I feel like that might be it. Does he pick this one up? Is he expecting to be chased the whole way? Mackie?
Hey, Mac. Well, we'll get revealed.
Elfish is looking for him. What's he going to do?
Play Elfish.
Looking
Looking in the shadows right now. He's just revealed himself. Elfish hunting for a 1-level lead. Down goes the ward. He's still invisible right now. Has himself double buffs. He's standing still.
Wait, he might get out now.
Is it my clone? I don't know. We're panning away because this looks to be a little bit more exciting instead. Drake is jumping across into the base itself, flashing forward. And really evaporating Rusty.
I think the binding landed there from the Morgana, so a little bit of poke there, and wow, that's just a lot of damage at this point in the game, isn't it? And it feels like Shock and MacMate don't really have enough in the tank to deal with Kevy at the moment. He's extremely strong, and
I have no idea. Dude, you're just killing Shock over and over again.
I feel bad, man, but it's Shock. Like,
wait, why do you hate Shock?
no. Like it's like a good player. So like,
I don't know what to do. I feel like
Master Wolf, shove it.
too many options.
what was it? You won the battle, but I'll win the war, because at the end of the day, this match just means that much more.
Yeah, it's recency bias, right? You know, who cares what happened a week ago? It's what's on your screen now. And at the moment, Kevy is showcasing phenomenal talent across multiple lanes in this game.
Maximize can outplay this, actually. And he does. Yeah, well played.
Wow.
Master Wolf in a bit of trouble now. He has the flash, has the barrier. Is he just going to flash or juke it out? Ooh. Yeah, he uses the flash.
That had been chucked in there. And, yeah, as you say, has to flash away. Respects that one. 1v4 now. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
We still might see a fight, though. Looks like they want this. I mean, Elfish and Mboma are posturing, and Rust is auto-spacing quite well. Teleports up from Scion. He's here.
Yeah, Scion is here. He's looking to try and cause some nuisance right now. And Mboma's already gone. One shot there by Maximize. Maximize still living for the meantime. Actually still surviving. Elfish picks them apart there with the killer instinct. And now they turn their attention onto their original target in Master Wolf. Actually, forget the artist. Pick up the talent. Take out Elfish. He's not smiling anymore. And sidesteps the binding. But 1v4 to support Ash. The volley can't connect. And Mac finds it with the boxes.
That's a delayed ace, but let me just talk about the individual here. Let's talk about MacMate for a hot minute. You know, he's had a 0-5 start to this game, and he's managed to bring the game back to 3-5-3. He has the Leandries. The posture is getting better and better, as you can see from him. He is talking to someone off camera, probably celebrating the play, but
Yeah.
There's a big choo-choo train that comes in on the back end. It's Sion. He says, "Good day, how are ya?" Full lethality. Heavy nearly saves the play on the back end, but just a little bit too crisp from the red team here. They're able to just kite this one out, front to back. Rusty, you know, playing it to a T, playing it to perfection, and survives on the back end. And then Marswolf says, "You know what? I've been inted by my team, so I'm gonna go try and recover this play." And
well, I just saw Draku at 0, so that says it all. Most fed member in the game. 0 lol is the damage there. Not a pretty picture, as you say. Started game off 0-5. May have just been talking to his agent off screen there, saying, "Look what I can do when I get a few resources thrown my way."
Wow. A lot of damage. Oh, she survives.
Kevy.
Well played by Natty there. The way that she actually duped out and hold the thought, because we're not done yet.
Oh no, sidestepped it again, and now looking to try and evaporate the bot lane here of wide gapping. It is a bit of a capping because he's left in a situation as a Kalista to do all the dirty work, all the heavy lifting, but he won't find it.
Ooh.
It's close.
Can they make it out? MacMate, his clone really needs to die. Binding misses. Are they going to be able to, you know, at least let the clone tank this one, get the boxes down, put the fear onto Kevy, but it's going to be a run.
Kevy.
And they did make it out.
Ooh, goes for the wrong one. MacMate, Galaxy Brain.
But maybe not so Galaxy, because he did just use his Deceive onto the Krug. If he gets caught here, then he's as good as dead.
He's won the PvP, but he may just lose the PvE. Reset the minions.
Oh, here we go. Draku actually might be dead here if we can...
Max, look at Max. Well,
maybe go to Max? Can we get the Max real quick?
Had it.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Sometimes, sometimes I laugh.
Nice, that's a single dingle.
Single dingle?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
That guy.
Not to be confused with the solo bowler you might.
Yeah, exactly.
A single dingle.
Yeah.
FANCLUB, but I mean, White Gappin, you know, they're definitely in this game still. You know, they seem to just be outplaying their opponents in the important team fights, important skirmishes, and in terms of the macro department, you'd have to say White Gappin have really brought this game back.
Yeah, certainly have. I mean, a first blood, never a good sight to see, especially when Baron doesn't spawn for a...
I feel sorry for Skimmy and Jubes.
Yeah, what do you actually say?
You count to 3, you close your eyes. Peekaboo, he's gone.
I can't even count to 3 and he died.
Oh, you can't? What's
No,
the
literally,
you can count to?
just literally, I can't. I don't know how.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I get stuck at 2. Oh, nice juke there. Wow, that was. How much damage was that? That's unbelievable.
Not been illegal, isn't it?
I really do feel like Marswolf is carrying this team, and that's not even a cap. I'm not even kidding.
No. Oh. Well, now we're playing Leapfrog, aren't we? This is Kha'Zix.
Maximize though. Really
enjoying it. The Camille was hitting like a truck, but spin to win. The mid Lilia putting in work, but the bug splat is there. It's not a game crash. It's just Draku with 12 kills.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to have a word with Shock about this one, because you know when that guy in your solo queue game is just split pushing, dying, and split pushing and dying, and not really gripping up and making it a 4v5? That kind of feels like Shock right now, and there's not a lot of communication going on in the webcam, so might be cause for a team meeting after this game. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, maybe he'll get this turret when he goes into zombie form, because he's absolutely going to die here.
Has he watched too much of the boss, perhaps?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm actually getting destroyed.
It nearly lined up so beautifully. He's found that turret. He's popped the ultimate. Forced the Draku disengage. Oh! A cheeky Protocol Abomination.
Yeah, it has to hit the Zonias there.
Not bad at all.
Well, it wasn't even a Zonias, rather, a stopwatch. So that's gone. Might have enough gold in the bank to pick up the Zonias, so we'll have to wait and see, but I feel like it's still anyone's game, right? It was just the YUUMI fan club managed to find multiple members with the Camille on that play, and MacMate's looking, he's sniffing.
Give Mac the kill. Give Mac the kill. Kill Max.
Okay, I think you guys can kill that guy. Oh, big flash out of Kevy.
Too clean, but MacMate picks up the kill, and his posture is still as bad as ever.
Yep, posture is for the bin, and I would hate to be MacMate's chiropractor after this one. That's for sure. We need actually, you know what, I'm going to dob on him. I'm going to find out who he sees, who he sees to fix his body, because that's just not good enough. That's just poor form.
Yeah, pick up the phone, lock up the appointments after lockdown.
A lot of communication between Master Wolf and Elfish Guy. You can see it in the cameras there.
Are you much of a lip reader? Because I think I have a funny feeling he was saying something like, "These guys are getting absolutely dumpstered."
Yep, I believe he said it in French.
Yes.
So we have to excuse the French, but
this is a kid-friendly stream after all.
Well, oh, there we go. This may be what they were communicating about. Off the back end here, getting auto space, getting kited out by the Ash. Seeing a lot of value in this one. Needs to be careful of the Prowler's Core when Sion goes into the zombie form. Here we go. He's using it. He's going brrr, and he's not going to catch up because the Prowler's Core is just out of range. So I was trying to do your job there.
Yeah, it's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good in its moments.
Well, to be honest, I thought I did fantastic there, but if you're not saying I did, then that's okay.
Well, you did, mate. You did, mate.
No, you can't. No, you can't say that, dude.
No,
like,
I will.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can.
It's like it's like me saying, "Hey, man, you didn't say I look pretty today," and then you say, "Well, you do look pretty." Like it's not the same.
Ah, true. Well, we'll forget about that there. A little domestic for a second because it's actually Mboma with the fancy feet. Instant exhaust from that T.
Elfish?
Spell binding.
Elfish goes on in.
He's just going to jump it in. What a party pooper. Oh, nice little heal.
It does.
Draco alive.
And to be honest, Elfish has just reminded me a little bit of Violet, for those of you that have been watching the LCO.
I'll TP top. I can get this tower. Oh, nice. Massive.
It's a bit of a treat, a bit of a snack. He's really working on getting that KDA to a positive.
Yeah, I mean, he's close. He's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I mean, his KDA is technically positive now. Technically.
Ah, we don't care about technicalities, mate. It's all about the kills and the deaths.
Shock's been doing a lot of work in this side lane, but I dare say he'd probably be better off with a better champion in the side. And this is the battle of... might be the battle of the century. Does Master Wolf pick this one up? He's actually read him. He's read the play.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Arrow's not up.
He knows exactly what you're about. He's just going to run him down with the arcade comment. Oh, Mac, mate, your job's been stolen. And Bomat. Read a bedtime story here. He's scared in the darkness. There is the nightlight, the vision in the bush.
Lilia has ulti, so he needs to be careful. I mean, sorry, Lilia has Zonya, so it's going to be hard to kill him in death here. You'll probably actually bait him with it. Ready? Yeah.
What I was, expecting him just to, cheese him like that with all the burn damage.
Uh-oh. That doesn't hit. They do have eyes on Draku. Maximize is coming, so this might be a nice little pickup here. No bounty over to Draku because he has kind of died a couple times now. Nice black shield.
Yeah, here comes Kevy though. Looking to try and ruin the party. 1v3 and then Draku jumps on in and says, "Did anybody invite me? I'm gate crashing. Here we go." Wait, no. I've actually just baited him.
Oh, the Baron.
Baron's been picked up elsewhere, so...
I didn't see that.
Forget about that one. Draku! Oh, the ultimate! The arrow misses again.
Oh!
He's just running him down. He is running them down. He's caused them so many headaches.
Wow! Rustinator, a little bit clean with it. Also opting in for this tankier Callista build, right? Has the Warden's Mail sitting there. Yeah. Honestly, really nicely kited too by Natty. MacMate comes in to help as well, so, I mean... It feels like Rusty's kind of hitting a power spike, and it's funny to say because it is Callista with 2 items, and you look at Elfish Guy and you see the 3, but yeah, I dare say we do need to factor in Rusty's rank as well into the equation. MacMate is doing his best to get the dragon. Really objective, focused gameplay. And,
yeah, what a macro-heavy jungler, really, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's actually stolen it away. I mean, what a player.
Yeah, that honestly, the presence of mind and the nerves of steel to get that one away. I mean, it's fantastic, but it do look like he's about to be dead.
He's just gone. And now he's confused why his recoil animation isn't completing. Yeah, he's just gone. Oh!
Solo kill.
Well, we were just talking about taking ranks into consideration. Now we really won't hear the end of it from Elfish.
No, we won't.
Oh, my.
That's clean. That's
what was that? That was just an octagon ring.
Oh, Natty!
Dancing around it.
Nah, too much life steal.
Yeah, the Ravenous Hydra, isn't it?
Can she get out? No, she can't. She's been taken down there by Kevy. And
Kevy just did a world tour off the mid lane.
He did. And, oh, hang on a minute. There's no ultimate on this Kai'Sa. If he landed that knock-up, I dare say Elfish Guy would have been dead, so we'll have to see what Shock can do here. Does have the Prowler's Core available, so if he does go into the death, it feels like he's going to be able to pick this one up.
It's a Prowler Core angle.
Yeah.
Bye.
Shutdown. Big shutdown.
Not bad at all. Down for 40 seconds. Oh, no. Elsewhere on the map, though, Juves. Look at this. With the Baron Buff still there for a whole minute. They're sieging to end this game.
Wow. Oh, okay. kited out. Can Rusty get this? The flash into the auto attack, get the spears into Draco. I'm doing your job, Skimmy, but it's absolutely fantastic. Maximize on the back end. Draco goes down. Maximize keeps going forward. The man, the myth, the model, the Kevin Durant lover can see the poster in the background screaming. Gets taken down by Kevy. Can't believe it. Macmate kited out by Masked Wolf. He's not playing around. This is the tour. Can he take him down? Hits the Zonyas. I don't know what happened there on the back end from Camille. I did not see it. Macmate goes back in, but he's kited out in the Baron minions. Help Masked Wolf take him down. Fantastic play there.
Yeah, I mean, what a great player. You know, in all my 14 years of watching League of Legends, never seen a player of this caliber bust into the scene and make such an instant impact. What a fantastic substitution. And what a player and a performance here. A round of applause. YUUMI fan club living rent-free in Rusty's heads and getting the victory.
I'll tell you what, I'll be surprised if there's not a few offers on this man's table come tomorrow morning. As we hear his track come over the background, I'll tell you what, I'm getting amongst it. You can't see me right now, but I'm doing the, what's it called? Who did this move? Who did this move? Who won and did this move? Tell me. You know who did it? Someone did it when they won.
I'm trying to remember. Hang on.
Someone did it.
I have Winter stuck in my head so much
it wasn't
right now.
Winter. It wasn't Winter.
Because of this, but it's not him.
It was Tally. It was Tally. Yeah,
on the money.
Tally.
On the money.
He gets us going like this when he wins. But guess what, mate? We got that show match. We got the win. We've got Masked Wolf's track playing over the top. There's nothing better. I'll tell you what. You can't think of a better time. You could take me to the Bahamas. You can take me to Europe. It doesn't matter because I'd rather be here right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at the stats. Them speak for themselves, really, don't they? A very rough game to start off for Wide Gapping, but they managed to claw themselves back in. Within touching distance. Ultimately, though, 10,000 gold down. A Camille that was here to not party, but to just win. And ultimately, it does the most damage in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Kevy absolutely was taking this one seriously. And you have to say, he did pay shock back for that. It was a bit of a rough watch. I mean, Kevy and Draku standout performances in the early game. Mboma started to come into the game as well and make a few plays himself. But for me, the MVP has to be those Ash Arrows. Obviously, Elfish Guy having some Violet-esque moments too. So he's definitely proud, definitely putting that one on the resume. You know, who knows what he decides to do next year after a performance like that. Commiserations to Wide Gappin. I mean, they had some pretty strong performers too. Rusty and Maximize putting out a lot of damage. If I'm being brutally honest, very impressed with Natty on the Morgana, you know.
Yeah.
Crucial black shields, a lot of ultimates, good usage of that Zhonya's as well. And Macmate, the Titan mentality, his posture does not say, you know, it's almost a bit of a I don't know what the word is,
well,
but...
just imagine if he sat up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
because the blood flow would have been
Right?
accentuated times 10. The glove was there. Well, actually, the arm sleeve was on. You take that one off. You put the bandana across the head.
Yeah.
And, mate, you're playing, you know, in, what do they call it? Pislow.
Yeah, and I mean, the weight of that mustache, there's not many men that can handle that, right? So that's just another thing you need to take into account when he's playing the game because, you know, a lesser man, that would just, you know, that crumble him.
They certainly would. Well, that does it for that one. YUUMI Fan Club take all the glory. So that was that game. Now it's time for the real action.
Hey everyone, myself and Mac are joined by Master Wolf. Master Wolf, do you want to go ahead and let everyone know who you are, just in case they don't know?
For sure. I'm a rapper from Australia, from Sydney. You may know my hit song, Astronaut in the Ocean. It goes like, what you know about rolling down in the D when your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze.
That was so good. Live performance.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Like, no auto-tune. No auto-tune.
All natural. I love it. I do want to ask, though, I want to know, League, all right? We've obviously got you on a League broadcast. People might be wondering a little bit about you. How much League have you played in the past? How into League are you? How often do you play League?
I play League nearly every day, which is a good thing.
Okay.
I'm a support main. But yeah, I've always been into Worlds, and I went for RNG when every time they were in Worlds, so I was a big fan of Uzi. So yeah.
What gravitates you towards playing in that support role? Why is that the role that you main?
I always just like, I mean, it's a bit weird. It's like I've always liked helping people. Like that's just who I am. Like I want to see people do better, and whatever game I play, I'm like a support or tank. So I'm like majority I'm a support. I just like being the catalyst for someone doing well.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. For sure.
Very, very good job there. Now, have you got a favorite champion? You know, we know that you played for a fair while now. You said it yourself. Who do you like playing? You played Ashe today.
Yeah, my favorite would be Thresh for sure. A good Thresh is very annoying on the map, so.
Almost as annoying as a good Ashe.
But I do like the Cowman. Alistair, like he's level with Thresh. There's nothing more annoying than an Alistair diving the tower and taking no damage whatsoever and just soaking all the hits while everyone else just plows onto one person.
Now, you know, let's start talking a bit more about you yourself as a musical artist. So, when you start to make these tracks, what would be your process to at least come up with the initial phases of writing these tracks?
It's always find a beat first. Like I generally would never have an idea without a beat. 90% of the time I'll be writing a chorus or thinking of a chorus and an idea after I hear the beat. And I usually know within 5 seconds whether I'm going to be using a beat or not. So if I go through like 200 to 400 beats a week, let's say, I'm usually skipping within 5 seconds of listening to each. I'll know straight away that I don't like them. So yeah.
Very evident in your story, you know, how you came out with this amazing song and then a few years later it was just that patience to keep going and it blew up and now you're absolutely succeeding.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you.
Very cool. Now, I guess, you know, we can have a quick chat more about the LCO as well. So finals coming up just after everyone gets to watch this. So who are you going to be supporting in the grand final?
I'm going to go with the underdogs because I was an underdog.
Yes, okay. I love it. I like that. A lot of people ask me, and I'm like, yeah,
right?
Peace.
So let's go 3-2 piece. Let's go 3-2 piece.
Oh, he's even giving us a series prediction. I love it. You reckon it'll be like 2 up PGG and Peace will reverse sweep, or you reckon they'll go like 1 for 1?
1-1-1-1-1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all ones.
I like that.
Ooh, the traded games. That's always like the longest kind of series you can get as well.
Yes.
I'm honestly, I'm going to put it out there. I'm disappointed we didn't even have a best of 3 or a best of 5 ourselves because I was having good fun as the first
Mac,
time.
I don't think you
I really wanted to run it back.
After seeing the support, I don't know if you wanted to see that, mate. I would have brought out maybe a bit of Blitzcrank, some Thresh, and then it just all goes downhill from there.
we would have been mentally done by game number 3. We would have been like, pack it up, let's go home. I don't want to play this anymore.
I guarantee you would have been like, give him Shyvana second game. We would have been, yep, you can have Shyvana.
Now that you've played with some of the boys, do you have a favorite player or favorite person for the team? I'm gonna make you play a lot of favorites today.
Our car, Dragku, is that how you pronounce it?
Dragku? Yeah.
Yeah, Dragku. Yeah, that's my boy. I mean, I was saying I'll do an arrow. I'll do an arrow here. You jump on him. Boom. Graves felt it right in the mid lane. CC'd for days.
So what is the future going to hold for you? You know, obviously you're going to America, but when you come back, you're going to be working on maybe another album down the track, or you know, what's the plans?
Yeah, definitely. I've already got the name for the album in my head. Ooh. I'll be heading to Romania to do a festival as well, which is going to be pretty cool. But really, it's a lot of studio sessions, a lot of songwriting. When I come back, honestly, I just want to chill and spend Christmas like with the people like that are close to me, and have a bit of a break because I'm going on the world tour in March. So.
Whoa. A little bit of downtime, but not too much. Have you played many festivals and whatnot before? Like, what's the crowd difference going to be for this Romanian festival compared to any previous ones you've done?
Let's just say festival in Australia is 5,000. Romania will be about 40 to 50,000.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people.
Difference.
That's some nerves of steel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Tiesto is the headliner, so.
As if they don't get our boy Master Wolf up there for headlining. What is this?
Yeah, I wish. No, it's a blessing.
Thank you so much for joining us, Master Wolf, and giving us an insight into your music and the league life. Before you go, I want to give you the chance. You know, you say your mixtape is dropping soon. Where can we find that, and where can we find you?
for sure. You can find me on any platform. I'm still on MSN, you know what I mean? But you can see the mixtape. It'll come out on YouTube, Masked Wolf, Instagram, Masked Wolf, Twitter, Masked Wolf Music. Just type in Masked Wolf, you'll see it there. Mixtape dropping within the next couple of weeks. That's all I can really say. But yeah, anywhere and everywhere.
Very cool.
Keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, thank you again so much, Masked Wolf, and also to Warner Music Australia.